I don't know what it's doing, Willie. I don't know why it's doing that. I even changed, okay, yeah, because I had this background up and the other one was playing. Willie, I don't know what's going on here. Anyway, I felt like one of these backgrounds today. Anyway, Trap Dad, where the look at this Negro. Salute, Trap Dad. Where you been? Salute. Look at Don play. Hello, Don. Okay, thank y'all. Thank y'all for coming and telling me that. I didn't know because I can't hear the background music. I was trying to be like Tracy today. Okay. Yeah, so good to see you, Trap Dad. I love me some Trap Dad. He deserts me all the time. Okay. He does. It's okay, y'all. I'm learning to deal with it. You back, baby. Are you better than ever? I love me some Trap Dad, baby. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, y'all, listen. Okay, he be cooking too. He cooks. I like a man who cooks. But anyway, okay. Not Yanni was tearing your nerves up. Oh, look at it. Oh, hey, Hood. Hood, I'm gonna find a way to get that video. You dancing for your family for the holidays. Y'all found this video of Hood, one idea of Hood dancing for the holidays with her family. It was a mess. Pretty Black. Salute, my love. Yeah, I was over there with Pretty Black. She's over there gardening and all kind of stuff. Y'all know I be around the full gamut. Yeah, when y'all don't see me, I be everywhere and anywhere. And also minding my business. So listen, come here, ladies. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Okay, yeah. Hood was dancing. She had this silver bedazzled dress on, danced in the living room. There was black people, there was white people, there was non-dancing white little boys, and there was black men. It was the how it was a mess. If you guys would have saw that video of Hood in that living room dancing, that dress had nothing to do with anything. It was Christmas, and nobody else was dressed like that but Hood because she has to be the show off, and it was insane. Okay, okay. I don't know what she has going on in the holidays, but if she invites you, don't go over there. It was something very strange, but I wanted to share it, and they copyrighted and they took it down, so it's not visible. Okay, I think it was Hood's family. I maybe I was jealous, Hood, but what were you doing with that silver bedazzled dress on? What were you doing? All right, now listen. I wish that I wish I could take some of you women and cradle you in my bosom and then slap you really hard. But I understand that we all have to learn right in our time. Even myself is still learning. But the men probably would get mad at me if I started teaching women self-esteem because they benefit so much off of you women's low self-esteem. They benefit off of you spilling and giving out of your good energy, right? All right. They benefit so much off of getting everything from you and not reciprocating. Hey, Stock Passe, good Monday to you, sir. Don Play. A lot of men they will sit on their platforms and they will hit panels to talk about they want an elevated woman. They want a woman with some sense. You have 50 to 75% of y'all are a bunch of liars. Okay, baby, I saw your text message. Um, 50 to 75% of y'all are a bunch of six. Now, that miss you so much. Yeah, I know I haven't been coming live a lot lately, but I'm trying to work a schedule in. Okay, other than right, Dawn, at least you're being honest, right? Okay, so good. I've been getting my energy together and been ready for the redirect, right? Yes, 80% of them. Y'all don't want holes. You do want holes. You know why? Let's go. And that's where I keep him all weekend. When Stray Baller comes to see me, I keep him right in these breasts. Mm-hmm. And I cradle it. Anyway, that's none of y'all business. Stay out of me and Stray Baller's business. Anyway, listen, I'm going to give this out to you women so that you can stop suffering from heartbreak. Every year you find yourself in these cyclical situations, right? Because you're you're getting the same partners in different bodies. These men are sitting on these panels saying they want these elevated women and all this kind of stuff, right? But then you wonder to yourself, you wonder why some elevated women might ask themselves, wonder why these men aren't locking us down. They don't want a woman who's going to challenge them to be better. But here's what they will do. They will suck up your resources. FU University, good morning, love. Good afternoon. I mean, good afternoon. They will suck up your good resources, your money, your time. Hmm. They'll call you, right? And they'll tell you everything. They will, anything that you're willing to offer, they will take. And then they will go be with a lesser woman who doesn't challenge them. You can call me a liar, but I'm going to tell you what I know. Okay? Now, to a lot of the women who I see that have been running around in circles for the last couple weeks, the majority of you ladies, I honestly like y'all. I do like y'all. But I get secondhand embarrassment watching y'all. Joshua, good morning, Pastor. Good morning, love. Josh, I'm just preaching to the choir this morning. Can I get an amen? Thank you, Dawn. I appreciate like at least some men saying that. You know what I'm saying? Now, am I worried about it when it comes to me? No, because as you elevate, you then find men who are on your level. Malik, get in here. Let's dance. Salute, Malik. Um, you thank you for the amen. You understand? Here's the thing. While these women are scared to leave these men alone, you think that if you leave these men alone who are doing nothing but sucking the effing life out of you, okay? You're not even getting reciprocated. These men wouldn't even pull up for you and fight a squirrel, okay? Because I can't think of a better term, right? Y'all out here fighting in the wind. Buddy, what's the word, my G? Buddy was over here doing his thing on the Beagle yesterday. It was a good toy. Okay, it was growing and sexy. I loved it. Salute, buddy. Buddy, if you have your Beagle link, please feel free to drop it in the chat, baby. Get on over there, y'all, and get you some of that good music. It was a good time, okay? And the sound was crisp. It was crisp and on point. So listen, say that again. Okay. Joshua, what I'm saying is that a lot of these women are out here giving of their good essence, all of their good stuff, giving of their nurturing aspects to men who don't appreciate it, right? Now there are men out there who will appreciate it because I don't buy into the fact that shut up hood, that all men are that way. They are not. So when you're vibrating low and you're out there, thanks thanks thank you for the sound check. Worried about no, you sounded amazing. The sound was crisp. It was amazing. Hood, stop being so angry, okay? All right, get it together. What I'm saying to you is I get secondhand embarrassment only because I know that we all have to grow. We're in different places in our life and but the only people who are benefiting from these relationships that I'm watching on YouTube are the men. The men are benefiting from y'all opening up your residence to them, you feeding them, you supporting them, you being there. What are you getting? I hear stress in your voices. I bet y'all don't sleep good. Do you sleep good? Huh? Do you know relationships are not supposed to feel like that? Huh? That's the social media trying to tell you that if if you're not stressed, it's not love. If you don't get the fuck out of here, I'm not buying it. Okay, hoodie, you shut up and go find you another sparkled bedazzled dress for Easter. Okay, and leave. There goes my Jennifer. Hi Jennifer, that's my boo right there. Listen. Hold on, let me see. Every film I did anything with on this app. Okay, so let me do say that. Now, Joshua, I will say this about you. And you actually came to mind that this Aquarius, okay, right here, okay, and I'm learning y'all Aquarius, is a little child. with your slick mouth. I do like that about y'all. Your slick mouth. Okay, y'all good in the argument. Okay, you quick lipped and you all that kind of stuff. Joshua, you definitely been in there for those women. One thing I say about Joshua, you're not about to say nothing about his women. And if those women talk crazy to Joshua, Joshua would shut his mouth up and let those women talk crazy to him. He might got on the back and until Joshua got sick of it, and Joshua said, "Stop bringing my name up." Y'all have been around for a while with Josh, okay? Yeah. Uh-huh. So yeah, I do notice that. All right. There's a few of y'all out here, okay, who are a little who are a little different, and we do appreciate that quality in you, Josh. We do. I do think that that's amazing because most women want to feel protected. But here's the thing: most of these men out here are not even protecting you. Your name, they're not covering you. They're not making you feel like that. Gas man, what's the word, my guy? How are you? Why you saying hold the hell up, Don? The link is dropped. I'ma clear the panel. I just be wanting so much for people, but I can't teach. I can't teach it, right? Because a lot of these women here haven't Buddha Bell. Good morning. Or good afternoon, y'all. Anyway, it's good morning. It's still morning over there in Texas out there. All right, you Texans, that heat. I pray for a better summer this year, okay? Because y'all be out there trying to tote guns, y'all be trying to run up on each other. Buddy Lee has been known to slap a few motherfuckers, okay, when it gets too hot, you know? He's a pull-up king, you know? Yeah, something wrong with y'all in Texas, and I stand by it, okay? And in particular in the Dallas area, something in the water ain't clean. Good morning, James. How are you? Did you have Sunday service yesterday? I hope you're doing well. We both have a talk. Why, Don? What did I do? I'm trying to help. And I know the men gonna be mad at me. Brenda, mind your business, right? We like the women not who are not intelligent, who yeah, that was last summer, buddy. Yeah, pulled up on a nigga and slapped the taste out of his mouth. Had him apologize. That was you. Does anybody remember that? Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you remember that, okay? He deserves all of that slapping too. hmm Something happens down here in Texas. It gets too hot and y'all get crazy. But to the men who have not raised or elevated, they love a stupid woman. hmm They love a woman who's not going to question their inconsistencies, and you can be in and out of their life and show up in ways and no requirements for this behavior. Just staying the same, just every year, no growth in your life. And it's not healthy, right? Most people in their lives need routine. Royalty Rain, hey my baby, Royalty. I don't know, and I love me some Royalty Rain. Y'all can say whatever y'all want about her, all right? Yeah, and I've been saying, been screaming this in the mountains, okay, for weeks. Royalty Rain, I'm glad you stand up for yourself because it be some of the most ignorant men trying to say stuff about you. Okay, I saw that. I was in the chats and I saw that shit earlier. Anyway, the Be Sacred podcast. Good afternoon. Is that the real? Why you say that's the real royalty raid? What now, Joshua? You being smart, Leticia? Good morning, boo. Good morning. My mom will know if that's her, but I'm pretty sure that's her. I did have Sundays. Very good. I think Joshua had it too. Miss Parker, good morning, my baby. Good morning. But yeah, Miss Parker, I hope that you will back me on this when I say that I really want the women of the multi-sector community and adjacent to raise their standards when it comes to who they are as women. Because no, she has a real picture up. She has a picture up. Um, when it, I just want women to develop and grow into more of who they are. And I think in doing that, it's going to have to force some of these men who are out here yelling that they want better women to really step up to the plate. because I think they're full of shit. Yeah. Or just say that y'all like hoes. Okay. And this is not the angry black woman because I want you to want like what you like. And if you like a hoe or you like a woman who really isn't on her shit and doesn't really, okay, then let's just be there. Let's do that. But I just like I want more for y'all. I do. But what is the benefit? What's the what is the benefit of what you guys are getting? What's the reward at the end of it? And then at the end of relationships, you leave angry and you feel used and taken advantage of. When you set in that, right? They like hoes, but they love a unfit for the same reason over there. Why? Because Jennifer expound because the unfit doesn't challenge them. Oh, yo, the app is a terrible. Right, I agree with that. It's a very terrible representation. I don't want, and I think sometimes I love you back, Royalty Ray. I just I think sometimes when we get caught up in thinking that this app is like this is indicative of the world in real life, even though there's a lot of this in the real world too. But women, if you do nothing this year, hey China, baby, hey, I'm spitting some game, China. Okay, now and ooh, China, we should talk about that lady. What the hell was her name again, China? I'm gonna have to start shutting down New York, China. Get the gate. China. We about to shut this shit down. Shutting down New York City. Closing it off. All right? Because y'all out here trying to represent New York and y'all out here looking crazy. Vibrant, you caught me, baby. Hey, hey. If you can't take care of your children, even have it. Oh, Lord. Yeah. Well, most three sectors. Yeah. Danny Luck. My God. We'll talk about that in a minute. But I would admonish women to lose the fear of losing men because you decide to grow yourself. If you can lose a man, let's go, pretty black, spread love is the Brooklyn way, but we shutting down New York. Me and Big China, me and Big motherfucking China and Big Brenda, we're shutting down New York. Josh, you would love Danny. You would. Take her with you. Take her with you. She loud for no reason. China was in there talking about she always using her outside voice. I mean, we were cutting up in Big Baby's chat yesterday. Honey, I was in tears. I said, what the fuck is she so angry about? Take her with you, my guy. What is Danny so angry? Danny, we don't know you, Big Baby don't know you. Where are these people coming from, Joshua? Who are these people? They just popping up hitting pianos, and that's how you introduce yourself? We don't even, ma'am, we don't know you. Ma'am, we don't know you. You just loud for, I mean, and just how you be loud like that for just hours? Huh? Just, and then Eve, I love you, baby. Eve, how you know Danny? That's your people's? Honey, I was never so confused, but went over there at Bim's and I missed it. Thank you, Vibrant baby. So good to see you back. Whose man? I'm not doing this. I didn't come here for this today. You understand? I just came here for a little afternoon delight. No, Jennifer, come in. No, me and I just gave China the key. She gonna lock the gate. That's it for New York. Ain't there one of y'all coming in here? Nope, we shutting it down. The battle rap sector. Oh, ask Harlem about her. So that's why she's so loud because she's a rapper. Let me be quiet, but she make a rap about me. Wait, now I just got scared. Hold on. I don't want to be in one of her raps. She's so damn loud, Josh. I am going to ask Harlem. Oh my God. Jesus. Royce, he said. Her and I stayed a couple work months ago. Oh, so Eve, oh, because Eve was no, because Eve was like, that's my people and everything like that. So she was riding for her, and everybody was trying to tell Eve to be quiet. Oh, okay. So this is falling into line. Fellas like them grow as big as they want, get a, argue, scream, or twerk online. Yeah, because that twerking and booty shaking, unless it equates to, once you get offline, does it equate to a nurturing woman? You know what I mean? That's the thing anyway. You can't twerk a man to death, ladies, but that's for another subject. There's so much stuff I could talk about, but y'all, I'm talking about three things at one time, okay? Um, Brenda, I found out last night that Peter Panel Killer. Why we fuck with Peter Panel Killer over here? Do you understand me, Don? Don, you leave Peter Panel Killer alone. I didn't know that man had. Why are you messing with that man? Nene goes, do you see Don in here talking about Peter Panel Killer? How did that come out that he had one arm? I really can't stand y'all. I be coming here trying to do God's work, and y'all be in here talking about Don. Don, can you please stop this? Nobody in this chat knew that Peter Panel Killer had one arm until you got in here. Holy shit. Y'all, this is one of those lives, okay? Are y'all ready for the shift? Because y'all know Brenda's coming with the shift, honey. We're going to have some special guests up here with me. We're going to have a good time. People are crazy. In particular, Dawn. Let me see. Okay, that damn binary let it out about P. Y'all leave P. Right. And binary's back, and he has been cutting up. Honey, he was over there dragging the trifecta. Okay. Um, Binary has been on one. He has been dragging everybody. And I think I kind of understand Binary and why he does the things he does. Just know, y'all, whatever Binary does, he's calculated in his dealings. And he's back, and y'all know in May he's coming back with that morning show. Pay very close attention to what Binary's doing. He's trying to strike little matches here and there. He knows exactly what he's doing. I see you, Binary. Salute to him, honey. I don't know who's gonna be part of his morning show because MBK got the hell out of Dodge after the morning show shut down. So Ghetto, you're gonna be back over there with your people. I don't know if they good. I did see the good girl Ben Zone up there talking to Ness when I got up this morning. Okay. Benzie. Yeah, shout out to Benz in the Benz Zone. I love you. So y'all know Benz is my girl, okay? Man, he chewed us in the ass. So I know he been getting it. Everybody roasty. Afternoon roast. Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot that's been going on, Nene. So Benz, I think they were saying that it'd be good for Benz and Ness to sit down and have a conversation. Cause when that shit turned up with her and Heat and Benz and Heat was supposed to have like a vacation, and then Ness got pissed off, and Ness was gonna do a vacation, and neither one of the vacations ended up. Yeah, yo, it was hell. I never want to see Heat and Ness into it ever again. Do you understand me? Took years off my life. They're arguing on the panel. It is probably one of the most toxic panels is with Benz and Heat. I mean, not Benz, with Ness and Heat be on a panel together. Nothing ever gets resolved. There's no resolution with those two at all. They talked a little bit, and Benz told Ness how she felt. But I think that they're going to, because I think Benz was getting ready to get down to the panel, because y'all know Benz works at night. So I think that they're going to have further dialogue, but I don't know. Lemon was up there, Ness was up there, um, Lemon was up there. So. It would be great if they come to a resolution. I mean, I don't know. I just whatever's best for them. Yeah, Nene. Wait, no, no, it was never anything like that. Don, don't you go start no shit. That's not what I said. They had a disagreement, Benz and Ness, so they were not in a good place. But recently, well, earlier this morning, um, Benz and Ness were able to sit on a panel together. I saw them. But I think that they I don't know if they came to a full resolution, but then this state that she felt the way about what happened, and yeah, there's a lot to that story, child. All these fake ups going. Oh no! I know, Jennifer. It's so much. It's hard to keep up with the back and forth and all of that kind of stuff. But I was surprised. When I got up this morning, I peeked in. Y'all, who parent were they on Nessa's live? Did I see that on Nessa's live? I don't know who live it was on, but when I saw Ben's up there, I said, "Oh, Ben's is talking to Ness. Okay, look, here come Jules. Hi, Jules. It's Money Making Monday. It's Shoutlin's y'all. I'm talking to y'all on my lunch break. Okay, I had some chicken, and some fries. Yes, that's what I'm eating. Or I ate because I didn't want to crunch in your ear because it's crispy. Jules, what the hell? Jules, come here, girl. What was you doing last night? Hmm? Let me get out of Jules' business. Yeah, it was Ness because Lemon and Care, and also I did see that. And I think King Woman went live earlier. Did this thing live earlier this morning? Y'all, I can't keep up with the who's zooming who. Tracy's into with Pastor Wilson, Jay Wilson. Every time he goes live, Tracy get over there in that wall. Hold on. Tracy gets over there in that wall talk about, I thought you were leaving the beach sector. I can't take them. Huh, look at her. Look at her. Hold on. I was doing something I could. Jules, don't come in here admitting to no crimes. Why would you come over here admitting to crime? Jules, Jules, get it together. Happy Monday though, Jules. Yeah, Nene, the way that I be cracking up behind Tracy getting on that wall, talking about you live again. I thought you was leaving the not to Let me tell you something. They gonna call the folks. So now they're saying that Pastor was saying that Mark wasn't feeling well, right? So I did hear this. So they said that he's trying to get them ready for why he's not gonna come to church. Yo, Tracy, I love you, but Tracy, I don't want you going to that church. I don't want you going there. I want you to go to the Bedside Tabernacle, go to some other church. Tracy, don't you go to that man's church. Don't you do it, girl. Now, Jules, see, I knew it. Jules, are you still drunk? No, Jules don't even have to be drunk for this behavior. Yep. I knew you were coming here to act the ass. But yeah, they said that he's setting up the scene for a reason why he's not going to come to Sunday service. Mo, good morning, baby. But I think Tracy's going to go, and I think Tracy's going to wear her Sunday best. Look at Hood. Hood wants something. She wants action. I think she's going to put on her hat with the wide brim, and she's going to saunter into that church. hmm She might go down to the front for prayer, but I don't know. Tracy, I love me some. Listen, I need y'all to stay out of jail. We just got Big Baby home. Stay out of jail. Now, moving forward, I always tell you I have nothing to talk about, but then there's always something to talk about. All right, I'm gonna move past the ladies because y'all know that Brenda did a PSA this Monday morning talking to y'all about low vibrational penis and coochie. I can't get into you guys' sexual situations, all right? Value your coochie, and I would tell the men to value their penis, but you guys, anyway, I don't care. I don't be calling Brenda all in the rears, and y'all emotionally unwrapped because y'all been out here with these crazy people. Yeah, saying, oh, crazy coochie is the best. Well, you be struggling when that wouldn't be ruining your life and you were wondering why you can't flourish and your money's funny because you out here effing raggedy coochie and you're sleeping with peen. That's not good for you, okay? You're unfocused. You're not doing well on your job. You keep getting written up. Your bank accounts, your money is running through your fingers. Y'all think that sexual energy is not directly connected to your money? Think again. I be trying to give y'all the tea. Honey, I, Brenda be trying to put y'all on these breasts and kind of get y'all. Y'all don't want it. So just do it. Okay. Anyway, apparently in other news, Duke Farrow was out here having heat strokes. Duke, Duke. Yeah, that's why, honey. Yeah, that's why I managed this coochie in a way, honey. Poor kitty management. You better manage your coochie, honey. That's heaven down there, honey. Do men know that sleeping with the right woman can elevate everything in your life? That with the right woman, a man's life usually elevates. Or you really wish something bad, right? Men usually get healthier, right? Their money usually increases with a good woman, right? Because the women are the nurturers. So when a man asks you what you bring to the table, get out of here. A good woman elevates your life. Hey Nika, you know when the Bible says that a man findeth a wife, he finds a good thing and obtains favor with the Lord. That is true. Favor, blessings. Yeah, you get the good of the earth when you get with a good woman. You do. You increase. Your life get better. You sleep better. Your nervous system regulates. Huh? Anyway, y'all get it eventually when y'all run the full gamut of being with Skid Row. Anyway, what what Jules? What you mean? Oh, I can't stand that, Jules. What that mean, Jules? Thank you, Vibrant, my baby. Hold, let me see what Roasting here saying about the curse about. I do value my meat. Hey, Roast, I don't want to see your meat muscle involved in too many scandals this year. Do you understand it? I'm tired of your meat muscle trying to get exposed out in these YouTube streets. I don't want it for you. Okay? Okay. Thank you. Please and thank you, Nika. How are you this morning? Good morning, darling. Good morning. Good morning. Mm-hmm. Wait, I'm the wrong woman. I'll make you fall in Nika, Jules. Jules, stop confessing to felonious crimes in my chat. Hmm? Royalty. Do you see what happens in here? I'm sorry, guys. I don't. Yeah, I have no control over this chat sometimes at all. I don't. I am just. Yep, damn truck drivers, right? Every year he's usually a one or two scandals. I never. That's what they say, Royalty. I am a mess. Something wrong with me. I'm a little off the beaten path. But look, I'm the best of both worlds. You understand me? I'm not toxic, but I might be a little crazy. Okay? You'll never be bored over here. I keep trying to tell you. And again. Okay, he said yes, ma'am. See that? Every year it's a scandal or two that involves roast meat muscle, and I'm sick of it. Then he got to go live to curse and drag people. It's a mess. We don't want it. Yeah, let's stay free of these things. Oh, hi, Tinker. We were just talking about roast meat muscle staying out of scandals this year. Welcome. You're right on time, Tinky. We're not toxic over here, but I might be a little crazy. Okay. Now, Duke of Arrow. Um, now this was after there was a picture with Duke floating around with a freshly manicured foot next to his face. Now, I don't know if that's the same girl, Angel, who signed off and confirmed the fact that Duke had a heat stroke and was resting nestled in the bed. We had a picture of him nestled under the blankets. Okay, get well soon, Duke, and stay your ass in the house. Okay, we don't want you and Flame Hot. I don't know whoever that guy is that he's over there with. We don't need y'all rushing to get in a fight in this hot Texas weather, okay? It is utterly ridiculous. Next thing you know, we got pictures of Duke in a wheelchair. What? I know other sectors look at the motor sector and be like, what fuck do they be doing over there? And to that, I answer, I have no damn idea. Huh? I have no idea what happens here. One day he's pulling up to a fight, the next day Duke is in a wheelchair. Duke needs to terrorize that bed and stay there with that purple manicure pedicured toes, whoever that lady is, okay? Because that's what I saw. Some purple manicured toes, a foot, okay? Stay in that bed with that purple manicured foot and let her take care of you and nurse you back to health. This is ridiculous. Stay sit Sat yourself down, Duke. Okay? We don't need this. Yeah. He pulled up. That crazy lady with the big wig was following behind him in flame and the car, right? One day. The next day he's down at the precinct, making reports. Jules, stop laughing. Making reports. The next thing I know, I'm being sent a message. Duke had a stroke. What? I come to YouTube. I see a picture of Duke in a wheelchair. Hello? How did we get here? Do y'all see the trajectory of that? I don't wear wigs. You see that right there? That's crochet. Sierra, let's look at the trajectory. Let's look at the timeline of things. There was a pull up where Duke was in the back seat of the car. Flame was driving. Okay. They pulled up to the scene. The lady with the big hair was there, and who I don't know what she was doing there. She had no business there. I don't know why a woman would be a man's business, right? Fast forward the next day, Duke goes down to the precinct, okay? To only have the lady with the big hair pull up to the precinct as well. It is a series of unbelievable events going on over here in the sector. So later, me coming to YouTube and seeing Duke in a damn wheelchair being told he had a stroke. Now listen, I joke about a lot of things. Look, she's mad because there was no fight. It's not funny though when our health is in jeopardy, okay? Especially when he's in a high-speed car chase with that fake PI lady. Now, why that lady was chasing them down the street in the car with a firearm, I have no idea. Okay? To this day, I am confuzzled, okay, by the chain of events that happened. But the most recent event is seeing Duke in a damn wheelchair. What in the did you hear her say she going to work? Going to work. That lady don't work at the then she started bothering Abubba. Now what does Abubba have to do with you? Mm, what does Abubba have to do with that lady? I think that she's in over her head at this point because now when Duke was actually at the precinct, they said that they're going to investigate it. And I don't know what they said to her, but I know that Abubba is also not going to take this lightly. Okay, leave those people alone. That is aggressive, going after people. Why are you aggressively showing? I don't know. There is some mental illness that goes on in this sector that needs to be really like evaluated. Like what is going on here? Hold on, let me see what words he said. I'm about to start seeing in the chat. Royalty. What is wrong with these people? Please stay out of this heat. Hydrate yourself. Let that lady with those purple pedicured toenails, okay, they look really good. Let her take care of you. All right. And make sure that you pursue. You might need I'm gonna say this. I think that Duke needs a protection order from that lady. Honestly, I hope that he can attach that to this because on two occasions this lady has shown up to places uninvited. It is not safe, especially if she has a firearm. Because what even do you want? I'm sorry, but watching the chain of events over the last couple of days have made me really question like, this is not normal, nor is okay. And the fact that you don't see that something's wrong with that, like she doesn't, like, are you unaware that this is not normal behavior? What is the point that you're trying to prove here? But um, I don't think she should play like that with Above. I don't think Above is playing with her. They sound like they believed him because of that last run-in. Yeah, two times, like 2 days in a row. You're following this man, huh? And I'm pretty sure he has all type of damaging things in his phone about her. I don't know that part. I don't know. Right. So this I agree with. Right. We all know Duke from the right. We know him. We know his antics. We know his behavior. We know Duke, right? But yeah, but it's the part of her following him around, which is like, what's going on? Sharif, baby, Big New York. What's up, my love? Salute. Yeah. We were just talking about Duke Farrell. I don't know if you know him, but he had was diagnosed with a heat stroke yesterday. So he is resting, hopefully comfortably, and he's being taken care of. Whoever that lady was, I don't know if Angel who signed off on that little message with a picture attached of Duke sleeping nestled under the covers in the bed. I don't know if she's the woman who's attached to that purple pedicured foot, but go with God. What did she do to Above? I don't know exactly, but I was told she got a warning shot from Above, like to leave her alone. So I don't know if she was harassing Above. I don't know, but I know Duke Child, what woman following him with my nosy self. It's her name is Peaches. She recently started coming around and I don't even want to tell her story because it's a little embarrassing and I would rather not speak on it. But she's it's not the first time that she's actually shown up uninvited to places, which is very odd, you know. So, but I wish him well. Y'all, I just came to chop it up and see how y'all doing. Um, like I told you, I had nothing to talk about. Then I ended up having quite a few things to talk about. I am going to come back. I will come back on Thursday, though, y'all, in the evening, to have the shift. And we're going to indulge in the conversation about a one Neo. An interesting conversation that he had with Angie Martinez. And I would like to deep dive into that. So that'll be a part of the entertainment segment on this coming Thursday, y'all. The shift is coming, baby. Yes, it's very much a stalker situation. Right. Above wasn't bothering that girl. So it's a 51-50. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna say this in closing. Yeah, I have that and a few more, but I don't want to tell it all. But it'll be good, and I'm gonna have a guest commentator up here with me on Thursday for the shift, baby. We're shifting. We're shifting our focus, and I've come up with the vision statement on what I want the shift to be about. But it's gonna be a lot of fun, y'all. So listen, if I tell you, if I can give you anything, and I can make you a promise, I'm gonna make you a promise that if you invest in yourself in this year, 2025, if you invest in changing your thoughts to know that you can have absolutely anything you want in this life, if a relationship is what you want, if a healthy relationship is what you want, you can have it. If it's a new car, a new house, if it's a new way of thinking, if it's to release old ways of thinking, you can have that. But it's going to take you investing in yourself to get it done. Do you understand that? And you know what the hard part about that is, and it really shouldn't be, because if you ask the universe, God, for the strength, He'll give it to you. You will have to let go of people, places, and things that will hold you up from getting to that vision. If you turn that man loose, if you turn that woman loose, I promise you, you're not going to die. If you stop showing up in environments that does not feed you, that doesn't respect you, you'll lose nothing. But what you could gain is the right people, the right atmosphere, the right money, the right environment, the right house, the car. You got to be positioned to receive what you want. But we be holding on to bullshit. I promise you, we be holding on to nothing ass relationships. People that are breadcrumbing us and giving you little to nothing. Little to nothing. But here's the key. These people know that you need them. They know that you hang on to every little word that you know that basically they feed you. Like these people know that. They also know how amazing and how great you will be. And that's why they try to keep you around. You've got to know your worth. You've got to know your worth. You got to know that you deserve everything that life has to offer. And so I challenge you today. If you ask God, universe, whoever you serve, show me the way, it'll start showing up in your life immediately, in your feed. You'll come to YouTube and there'll be a video that might change your life. You'll have a phone conversation with somebody and it'll be just what you need to be able to move you on your path to something better. You cannot go into another year the same way. You can't. Everything in your life, all cylinders are shooting. Hey, sweetest baby, um, everything in your life is telling you you can't you live another year the same way. Your mind is telling you you won't survive another relationship the same like you've been. Another heartbreak. Financially, you don't want to see another year living paycheck to paycheck. You know it. And everything in you, deep, deep in the crevices of your mind, something is telling you you deserve more, you deserve better, but you're scared. You want to stay comfortable, and everything in your life is turning up because you can't stay in that same place anymore. You can't stay there. You're uncomfortable. You know it. And here's the bigger thing. You don't even like that man. You don't like him. You know you don't like him. You don't like that girl. You just keep them around because they're comfortable. You don't like where you live. You want more. You do. And everything in your life is screaming. Everything in your life is screaming and falling apart. You have entire moments left and right. God is letting things fall by the wayside. God is letting you catch people in lies and catch your person cheating on you to pull you out of that place so that you don't stay there anymore. Hmm? Sometimes things have to fall apart to come together so you can walk into the best days of your life. You are more than this. You're so much more than this. And I just felt the need to come and tell somebody this. Nothing that you let go do you need. And it may hurt for a little while, but if you train your mind to know that you are worthy of everything that you want, no, it's not too big. No, it's not impossible. No, you do. You deserve a healthy, loving relationship. You are worthy of consistency. You are worthy of a job that pays all your bills and leaves you with discretionary income. You deserve it all. You deserve friendships around you that you can trust that reciprocate. You do deserve it. But you got to put in the work to get it, baby. Okay? Don't say Brenda didn't never give y'all nothing. 54 minutes on the clock. Thank y'all for visiting Paradise Island, where anything can happen. And it does. Y'all, I'm out of here. Later.
I'm glad you did it after you already suffered defeat.